voodoo shouldn't even exist?
Yeah, that's when things get complicated.
I'm Pixie, your guide to all things love, lust, and a little bit of the afterlife.
And I'm No-No, holding on to my soul. Barely.
You're listening to Heat Between the Sheets, where the impossible kind of love isn't just welcome, it's expected.
Because when death starts flirting back, what's one more bad decision?
Grab a blanket, maybe some tissues, and definitely a stiff drink. This one's gonna haunt you in the best way.
Before we dive into all the supernatural spice and afterlife angst, you gotta throw out the warnings.
This show is for entertainment purposes only. It's strictly 18 and older, and yes, there will be spoilers in this episode. If you're underage and not really ready for the chaos of life, death, and everything in between, it's time to tap out now.
Triggers were listed at the start.
And you can always find the full list at hbtspodcast.com.
So if you can't handle the heat, don't meet the qualifications, or don't want spoilers,
this is your last chance to cross back to the other side.
Still brave enough to stay?
Good. You've been warned. Things are about to get dark, emotional, and a little otherworldly.
Don't forget to like, follow us on social media, subscribe to our channels, and share.
Yeah, girl, but the big point is to subscribe to the channel before you share.
Please don't make her use that voice again. Just do it.
I'll send death after you. As in today's topic.
Spoiler number 1. Here we go.
All right. Did you know? Because that's always what follows our warning.
Right.
Duh.
And I never know.
I know. No one should. Unless you were cracked into my computer, hacked in there and read it.
Ooh, yes.
That would be cool.
Or they're watching you outside your door.
Like a stalker.
Yeah.
We just had a squirrel moment.
Love it.
Oh, did you know that death has been ghosting people since forever? Everyone swears they want a sign from the other side until something actually creaks in the hallway. That's when it's all, nope, never mind, go back to the light. People love to flirt with the afterlife. Ouija boards, tarot spreads, midnight whispers. But when something whispers back, suddenly everyone's an atheist with a flashlight.
No, get out.
Across cultures, the idea of a thin veil separating the living from the dead has always lingered. Some say it's fog that parts only for the brave or the stupid.
Some say or you say.
Others swear it's love that makes it shimmer, not fear. 1 in 5 people who've had near-death experiences report seeing something on the other side. Light, faces, memories. Sure, Jan, that just doesn't explain why so many people swear they saw grandma or why every cat on earth seems to stare at invisible party guests at 3 a.m. Maybe that veil's not so much a barrier as it is bad Wi-Fi between realms. Sometimes the signal just cuts through.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
And speaking of the signal, let's talk voodoo.
Oh, can we not?
No, we're talking voodoo.
Okay.
In Haitian voodoo and other Afro-Caribbean traditions, the line between life and death isn't a wall. It's a revolving door. Death isn't an ending. It's a return. The spirits called Iwa move between worlds like they own the place. Because honestly, they kind of do. The Barun Samedi, Lord of the Dead and eternal party starter, watches over graves, cigars in hand, and jokes sharper than a coffin nail. The dead aren't gone, they're just vibing on the other side, dancing, drinking, and occasionally dropping by to make sure you're still making questionable life choices. Voodoo teaches that when the dead visit, It's not to scare you, it's to remind you to live, to laugh, to stop wasting your second chance on nonsense. So maybe that chill on your neck isn't a ghost or a draft. Maybe it's a spirit tapping the glass between the worlds like, hey, sweetheart, I'm still here and you still owe me that drink. And sure, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's your cat staring at a ghost while you pretend it's dust. But maybe, just maybe, the afterlife really is bad Wi-Fi, and sometimes the spirits get through to leave one last haunting, I told you so. So, if something brushes past you tonight, don't panic. It's probably not death. It's just someone from the other side wondering why you still haven't learned your lesson about texting your ex. You're welcome.
I don't know if I'm going to sleep tonight.
Did you know all of that?
No, and I think I could have gone my whole life without thinking these thoughts.
But it all ties into today's episode, which you're going to now talk about.
Okay.
Our book summaries, because we had 3.5 books.
3.5, yes.
That we covered.
Yep.
They were tiny, but they were books.
They were. They definitely are tiny. Yeah.
So please fill us in. Do you have all of the...
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, from Abbi Glines. Book 1, Existence. Book 2, Predestined. Book 3, Ceaseless. Book 2.5, Leif. But you told me to read 2.5 after 3, so I did it that way.
Yeah.
So, but...
It's labeled as 2.5.
Yeah.
But really, you should read it at the end.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's when it came out was at the end. I'm not sure why it's labeled 2.5. But okay.
All right. Death has a name. It's Dank Walker. Because if Death was going to have a name, I don't know. I'd name him Dank, but whatever.
I know. I'll get to that.
Okay.
I will tell you why.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Dankmar? Sure. Got it. Pagan Moore has always seen souls. She sees dead people. Silent shadows drifting through her life. But the one who starts talking changes everything. Turns out the brooding hottie haunting her isn't just obsessed. He's death itself. And he's breaking every cosmic rule, keeping her breathing. Their connection flips Fate the Bird, pulling Pagan into a world where heaven and hell both want a piece of her soul. From existence through predestined and ceaseless, Pagan fights destiny, demons, and the literal embodiment of mortality for a love that refuses to die. Leif Montgomery, the golden boy quarterback with no soul, becomes the devil on her shoulder, tempting, dangerous, and tied to her past in a way that no one saw coming. As Pagan learns she was marked long before she was born, she has to decide whether her heart belongs to the boy created for her or the God who defied creation itself to claim her.
That makes me sad. Keep going. I'm listening.
Okay. You're having technical difficulties over here. Yeah, it's a tug of war laced with angst, temptation, and enough swoon to resurrect the dead, where loving death might just be the ultimate sin. Yes. Okay, so Leif, the novella, that's 2.5, or 4 if you do it like I did it.
Tiny.
From Leif's side of the story, obsession turns confessional. Once Pagan's protector and self-proclaimed owner of her soul, Leif never expected death himself to steal her heart. His world tilts from righteous to ruthless as he fights to reclaim what he believes was his, only to realize that loving her might mean letting her go. Leif pulls back the curtain on the villain turned victim, showing that even soulless can ache, crave, and fall apart.
Yes. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've all seen them, I'm taking them down.
Yeah, because they're just going to fall.
Yeah.
Good try, though.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone to see them.
Yep.
So, okay, here's your cup.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Can I have my fucks back too?
Here's your fucks that you won't give out.
Yep.
Okay. So there's our books. Okay. Now, main character descriptions. But before I get into that, I want to tell you where Dank came from.
Oh, okay.
Because I have that information. It's at the end.
Okay.
Somewhere. I know I do. Yes. Where'd it go? I found it. Okay. So Dank. The name Dank is an English word. Dank originally meant saturated with cold moisture, damp and musty. As a surname, Dank appears in the English Germanic context. For example, one source says the surname comes from the early English word dank, meaning damp and high in humidity. Another genealogical source shows Dank as a surname in Germany and elsewhere, but doesn't give a strong alternate meaning. If someone uses Dank as a name, first name, nickname, handle, it may be chosen for its sound, uniqueness, or maybe the dank connection. In modern slang, dank can also mean something like excellent, especially in internet meme culture. Dank memes mean especially weird or high quality memes.
Okay.
So I think it's because he's cold. Because he's death. He's cold.
He's death. I would imagine death would be cold.
He's cold. So I think that's where the dank came from. Because I couldn't find anything on Dankmar.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
And then Pagan, either spelling Paegan and Pagan. That is original Latin for paganus, meant villager, rustic, civilian. Over time, especially in Christian sources, paganus came to mean one who is not Christian or Jewish, Muslim, someone following a non-Christian religion. As a given name, pagan and variants has existed in Europe. Medieval given name paganus, pagan. As a modern baby name source states, the name Pagan means rustic, rural, farmer, villager. So just an average Joe is how I took that.
Okay.
Another source gives the meaning for the baby name Pagan as a person with non-conforming religions or beliefs.
Okay.
So very just open, whatever.
Okay.
Oh, and then Leif. I looked up that one.
Okay.
That's Old Norse. From Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Iceland. Okay, so the name Leif, Leif, means heir, descendant, or beloved, derived from the Old Norse word leifr, which literally translates to one who is left behind or descendant. So in essence, Leif carries the idea of heritage, legacy, or continuation of the family line.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
When you first saw it, did you think Leif or did you think Leaf?
No, I thought the whole time it was Leaf. He was Leaf to me, which, mind you, the first time I read this series, though, was years ago.
Okay.
Years and years ago. I couldn't even tell you how long ago I read this series first. And I had never really seen that name before.
Oh, okay. I've seen it before.
Yeah, never seen that name before. Didn't even put two and two together. And I was like, whatever. And I just kind of went with it. So, and also before I get into the other names, just to kind of give you guys some background on some of the stuff that you're going to hear us talk about. Velikan, the afterlife of the voodoo religion underwater, is only accessible to the voodoo spirits. It's home for them. Portals to the voodoo places like Haiti, New Orleans, and Africa. Gedi is a voodoo lord of the dead. He's Leif's father. That's his name. And his mother's name is Urzuli. And Leif. Okay, that's it. So I wanted to make sure that we understood those locations, those things, before I carried on.
Okay. They're going to come up.
They are going to come up. Did I go too far? No. Okay. So our main character descriptions, we have Pagan Moore, the girl who literally flirts with death, and somehow wins. She's been seeing souls her whole life, but didn't expect one of them to come with abs and attitude. Smart, sarcastic, and just a little bit haunted, Pagan proves that even fate underestimates a determined girl in eyeliner. Then we have Dank Walker, also known as Death. He's broody, cocky, and way too hot for an immortal being who escorts souls to the afterlife. He's the ultimate forbidden boyfriend, equal parts swoon and sin, willing to tick off heaven, hell, and probably HR just to keep his girl alive. Then we have Leif Montgomery, the charming golden boy who looks like every mother's dream and every angel's warning. Star quarterback, town heartthrob, and oh yeah, soulless.
Yeah.
No soul.
Yeah.
Literally, that's like not a saying. Like, has no soul. He's got a smile that could sell salvation and secrets and would burn the world down. Then there's G.
Oh, I love G.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Death's assistant and the ultimate chaos coordinator.
Yeah. She's a nightmare, but she's fun.
She really freaking is. Sharp-tongued, impatient, and allergic to sentiment. She's the only one brave enough to sass death to his face and survive it. Then we have Miranda and Wyatt. Pagan's human grounding wires. Miranda's the loyal BFF who keeps her sane, while Wyatt's the reminder that sometimes the normal guys don't stand a chance when Death himself walks in. Okay.
Yeah.
So like I said, I picked this book up accidentally. I was on years ago, had to have been, I was babysitting my nephew. He was a toddler. He's 14 now.
So it's been a while.
And he was a toddler. So it was like 10 years, probably, or more. And I think he was taking a nap, and I was at his house, and I'm scrolling through, and I accidentally hit like buy now when I was reading the synopsis of Existence.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it.
Crap.
Not even realize that you can return the book.
Yeah.
And, basically immediately after, I was like, well, fuck it. I already bought it. So I read it, and I was sucked in. I was like, wow, this is good. I mean, it's about death and love with a human chick. It's kind of like a Twilight thing. I was like, okay then.
Yeah.
And it was a fast read. And so I was like, well, this was good. And of course it left on a cliffhanger. So what do? You buy the rest, right? And then of course I had to buy the novella because I'm like, well, what the hell is happening with Leif? I got to know, right? Yeah. So I read that. So again, like I said, I read this 10 years ago. And I loved it. I really did. And so when we were talking about genres of, we want to cover, on this show, we want to at least cover as many genres as we can, at least once, before we dive into like repeats of stuff. So I'm like, well, we need to do a paranormal, right? Yeah. And so I'm like, I couldn't like think of one at the moment. And I'm like, hey, how about this one? It's fast and like we can get through it. And she's like, all right. So I chose to listen to the Audible version this time around. Okay. On this one, because I own the electronic copy, which I've read before a couple of times over the years. So I went ahead and listened to the Audible version of this, which was great. Okay. I gotta say, the narration for G cracked me the hell up.
Oh, I bet. She's just spunky in the books.
She's like, so G, like, oh my God. And she, like, that's how the narrator spoke for her. She had this funny voice for her, and I died. Died. Because I was picturing her, because she would have, like, colored hair, and she was very
punk rock
in her look. Yeah. And the voice that she had, she'd be like, Dank. And I'm just like, holy shit. Yeah. Just so funny. So I enjoyed the Audible version of this, and I got through it very quickly. It was entertaining.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this. But I had come across, I really like Abbi Glines. I've read other books of hers, and she has another couple of books that she's written that actually make me cry. And we all know I don't cry.
And she sure don't like to.
I don't like to. And I purchased those books, and I have reread them multiple times.
Okay.
I don't know why I do that to myself. But
Yeah.
I really, really like them.
Okay.
She's a great author. I really liked her. So that is why we chose this series for this episode, was because we wanted to do paranormal. And that's why we did this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is paranormal. It is also considered young adult dark fantasy because there is no sex.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
There is no, so you're not going to get sex, but there's sexual tension. And obviously, well, there is sex.
There is, I was going to say, there is some towards the end, but yeah,
There
it's
is
not,
sex,
not,
but
not
it's-
smut sex.
No,
Yeah.
no. It is definitely not our normal level of smut stuff. And they are actual adults by the time they have because she's in high school when this story takes place.
Mm-hmm.
She's senior in high school. And when she has the sexual encounters, she's in college.
Yes.
So, I mean, this in this tiny series, we go from senior year to freshman year in college. Like but it's well written. It's not like there's gaping holes and stuff. You're like, oh my God, how the hell did we get there so quick? It's just, I think it just happens that way. It just, trust us when we say it flows the way it's written. It's not like the story was so in depth that you needed, like Switchboard was like, oh my God, all these things.
Yeah.
Right? It's a simple story.
It's simple. Yes.
That's the word I'm looking for. It is a simple story, but it was cute. I thought it was cute. You hated it.
I didn't like it.
You hated it.
I didn't like it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What? Okay. What? Tell me what you hated about it.
I wouldn't say I hated it. I was just utterly bored with it.
Because there's no sex in it.
No. I was just, first of all, Leif's story was the worst.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, it's a novella. You hate novellas.
yeah, and I didn't even want to hear it. Like, didn't need to even hear it to see his point of view, because I was like, I'm done with you, dude. Like, whatever. It just
wasn't his story though. Didn't it take place in his Vulcan? Like you got to see
some of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It did not grab me.
Interesting.
And the characters, besides G, who I think is
I love G,
freaking great, just totally bored with pretty much all the other characters. Pagan, no. Like,
I agree. Pagan had very little depth.
yeah. And so
you didn't even like Miranda and Wyatt?
they were fine. They were fun, but like I said, I was just bored. I was bored with this.
Well, it's young adult too.
It is, and I was bored with it because we've had other books that started in high school that I loved.
Well, those are a lot darker too.
But this I just did not love.
Interesting.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
Interesting.
Yeah. And like when you're telling me you loved it, I was like,
love it.
That's interesting to me because this is not dark.
It's not.
And it's not like anything you normally read.
Nope.
So for you to love it, I was just like, huh.
I do. I absolutely love this story.
Yeah, the character development wasn't quite enough for me.
It's not in depth.
No.
I will absolutely own that it was not. Obviously, I mean, look how tiny those books are. But I really, and it could have been more developed. I will say that there could have been more depth to the story, considering it is death.
Yeah.
There could have been a lot more to that. For example, when she was taken and they talked about him having to go to hell.
Mm-hmm.
There was,
Yeah.
okay, I wanted to know more about what was that like. What was happening when he was being punished, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, very, very surface level, quick explanations to a lot of things. I didn't like that.
So there could have been a lot more in-depth storyline for that.
Yeah.
But for surface level read, I liked it. I got frustrated at some points because he was so obsessed with her, and he was never supposed to ever. He's death. He's the ultimate Grim Reaper, and he's never supposed to attach to humans, which he never did before. And he attaches himself to her and wants to keep her, and he knows that he can't. So every lifetime or whatever, every many X amount of years, he does something because he's bored. I mean, when you're an immortal, you get bored.
Yeah.
We've seen those movies, the vampire movies, right? And they have to create personas to walk amongst the humans, right? Because he can make himself invisible to the humans, but that's boring. Like, why would you want to live invisible and just people watch all the time? Like that would get awful. So he's done G explains to her that he's done all these other things, right? And right now he's a rock star. He's the lead singer of something, I can't remember the name of the band, something souls.
Yeah, Lost Souls
or something.
Yeah.
And so that's what he does. He just goes and does these things. So when there's that period of time where he like ignores her at the high school.
Yeah, which just annoyed me.
And I knew that was going to annoy you. I did. I knew that was going to annoy you, even though there was a whole purpose to it.
And I'm trying to think, okay, why are we playing high school games? Oh, they're in high school. But then I'm just like, that's annoying to me.
Yeah, and I guess as much as I love the story, and I think this might have been in her earlier years of writing, so it's obviously she's written tons more developed things since. It bothered me because I'm thinking, you're death, like the ultimate being, and you've been around 8 gajillion years already.
Yeah.
And you can't figure out who Leif is?
Yeah.
That bothered me. Like, it took him forever to figure out. He knew Leif had no soul. Well, right out
But
the
what
gate,
is he? Yeah.
Why couldn't you figure that out, like, immediately?
Yeah.
And when Pagan was a baby, or a child, toddler, whatever, and had leukemia and was going to die, and you went and visited her in the hospital and gave her the spiel about what she needs to do when she dies, and then all of a sudden she's off the books. Why don't you question those things? I mean, because being death, you would suspect, how does a 5-year-old all of a sudden who's going to die tomorrow because she has leukemia not die and miraculously heal? And where are all the doctors going, oh my God, you're healed, and they don't want to run tests on that?
Yeah.
That was baffling a little bit.
I thought it was all kind of baffling.
I mean,
I think it could have been super good with some more depth.
Absolutely. I concur with that.
Yeah.
I will own that. I really liked the idea, I think.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
I'm not surprised you liked the idea of death. Was this when you started kind of reading the vampire stuff?
Oh, yeah, this was way back.
When, like, you started reading Twilight, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, this was, well, it was after. It was a little bit after, but it was
so
still
you were
in my
in that kind of
It was still
realm,
in my, I was still reading a lot of young adult, and I was very into my death and vampire world at the time. I hadn't ventured out of that yet.
Okay.
But I just like the idea very much of death and humans hooking up.
All right.
I was all for that.
I'm intrigued.
I was all for that. But overall, I love Abbi Glines. I love
So now
her shit.
do you say that with the stuff that she wrote since What I Like?
Yeah, actually, yeah, Fallen Too Far. I think that's what it's called. That trilogy.
Okay.
That's the one that I actually cried.
Okay. Okay.
I'll find out the exact title of that book and give it to you. Because I remember that one was another one that I had stumbled upon of hers and read, and I was all, oh my God, because you just break your heart. 'Cause she was like a 19-year-old girl who lost everything. Her twin sister died when she was 15. Their dad left her. And then her mom, she had to end up taking care of her mom. And then her dad's like, oh yeah, you can come stay at my new wife's house. And so she drives her busted ass truck from Alabama to Florida. And when she gets there, there's like raging party and dad's not there. And stepbrother's there. And he treats her like shit.
Oh, you do love that bully shit. Yeah.
But the stepbrother's like, there's so much that's a whole episode in itself. So that would, I'm not talking about that today because it was not doing it. Shit that, and she was just such a strong person. I mean, it was just, I was like, oh God, poor thing. Poor thing. And she was always so fucking positive.
Oh, I see. And then I make you read Bright Side, which sounds a lot like this book you're describing. You're like, I hated it. Because it gave me feelings.
There was no bullying in it.
No, because everyone was just bright. It was all Bright Side.
Yeah, it was gross.
I can't with you.
Where's the death and destruction? At least in this other, Abbi Glines knows how to write some bullying. I mean, there was some mean shit happening there.
Oh, okay.
She lived in a fucking broom closet.
Okay.
It was great.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Dankmar.
Dankmar.
So back to this. I listened to the Audible, which, again, if you would take a minute to dive through some Audibles, these narrators, for the most part, have come a long way than they used to years ago.
Okay, that's good.
And like the one who did the narrator, when she did G's voice, I was dying. I was fucking dying.
Yeah.
How she would talk.
G was just fun, yeah.
She really was. So I thought it was funny because Pagan gets sent to a mental institution in this story.
She sure does.
I was like, that's awesome. Okay, so that was great. And that's where she met G. Because Death was supposed to take her repeatedly.
Yeah.
Repeatedly. She was on the docket repeatedly to be taken. Her time was fucking up. But Leif's dad had, Pagan's mom had made a deal with the voodoo spirit people unknowingly that what she was doing, did not realize that she was actually selling Pagan's soul to the voodoo king. Didn't realize that's what she was doing to save Pagan's life. So she had done that, which is why Pagan can see the spirits. The undead people all the time. They've never spoken to her though, but she sees them all the damn time. Has since she was miraculously healed as a child. And Leif, being the pagan or the voodoo king son, so the prince, I guess, same age as her, is promised that she's promised to him. So he's always stayed close to her. Would catch her when she fell out of a tree, type of shit. But because he's soulless, when he wasn't around, she would always forget who he was, right?
If you're soulless, you don't remember them.
Yeah, you just don't remember the people. So they end up in high school together, and he becomes the star quarterback and all that great
the head cheerleader.
Yeah.
It's a BZ.
Yeah, which turns out she's also soulless from his kingdom there to like help out, right? And she's a total bitch. And he's now at a point where he's now having to prepare because he knows Pagan's about to die, so he can take her back to Vulcan. But he wants her to love him. So now he's going to manipulate her. So now he plays the whole, I need help in class and you're the only one can do it. So can you tutor me, blah, blah, blah. So he's playing that game with her to worm his way in. And he senses anytime death is around. So anytime death is around, he miraculously has to escape because he knows death knows he has no soul.
Yeah.
So this little game is going around and around and around. And Death sits in her room in the middle of the night and plays his guitar to her while she's sleeping. So she is like hearing his voice and stuff. All this crazy shit happens. It's insane. And then, she's in a car accident because she gets pissed off. And Death tells her, don't leave. Please don't leave. And she's like, his name's Dank, sorry. Don't leave. And she's pissed off. So she leaves the school, gets in a car accident. He shows up and he saves her from that accident when he wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to take her soul anyway. And Leif is pissed because he was supposed to take her soul back to Vulcan.
Yeah.
So that she would be his forever. So he got fucked over again. And so we play this game over and over again. So now because Death keeps breaking the rules, all of his bosses, whoever those people are, which we don't know.
They pissed.
Yeah, they're pissed. And they're like, okay, you're going to be punished. And so now G is supposed to intervene. And G is a transporter. She's the one that actually, Death will call his transporters. He has many of them, and G is like the closest to him. He'll call the transporters to physically take the souls. He pulls them from their bodies, and they take the soul and transport them up or down. So G is now ready to go ahead and intervene in whatever needs to be done. So at some point, Pagan has a breakdown, right? We're at a point now. She has a fucking breakdown. She's like, I can't. I'm out of here. I'm losing it. So they put her in a mental institution. While she's there, this is where she meets G. Now, she doesn't know G is a transporter because she thinks G is just a schizophrenic patient. Yeah. G plays the role really well.
Yes.
Really well. And she's fucking hilarious.
Yes.
And she's kind of mean to Pagan about it.
Kind of mean to everyone.
Yeah, she really is. But she's kind of like, man, you're stupid kind of a thing. Like, damn, you just befriended me and no questions asked. Ain't nobody befriending me and your dumbass did. And she lured her out to the woods to kill her basically. And Dank meets her out there and is pissed. Like, how fucking dare you get involved with my woman? You done wrong. And she's like, God damn it, Dank. You're supposed to do this job.
Yeah, she was on the list. You're blowing this.
Yeah. Can you just do your damn job, Dank? Damn it. And he's just like, G? Get your shit together and leave her alone. And Pagan's just like, what is happening right now? She's like, I don't even know what's happening. So there's that scene, which was funny.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of haha funny moments that go on, and but there's a lot of that childish things that go on too. So then she gets back together with Dank, and she goes to the concert, right? And she's backstage, and she's runs into that one chick who makes some snide comment about hooking up with Dank, and she gets all defensive, and then Dank shows up and he's kicks Pagan out without saying anything. So Pagan's butthurt, playing that typical I can't believe you didn't defend me thing, right? And then Leif happens to be outside and he's like, you want to ride? Yeah. She's like, okay. Because she's pissed, right? Right? Okay. When the chick that was in there saying that shit was just a soulless person and he just wanted to get Pagan away from her instead of being, a grown-up who's 8,000 years old and using his words and telling her that.
So annoying.
Yeah, I mean, it was shit like that. So she gets in the car with Leif and he virtually forces her to talk to him, and he's controlling the car and ends up telling her things. Oh, before that, didn't Wyatt die?
Yeah.
So Wyatt dies.
That was sad.
Spoiler, which is awful because he wasn't supposed to die.
No.
And that was an intervention from Leif's dad.
Yeah.
Because he's forcing Pagan's hand at this point because Dank keeps interfering from giving Pagan to Leif. And so he's now going to force Pagan's hand. So he starts now killing people. So he kills Wyatt, which is Miranda's boyfriend and soulmate.
He's great. Yeah.
And he's amazing. He's so funny and so great and so full of life. And he's a track runner. And he dies at the school on the track. And that Pagan sees Dank taking his soul and she's fucking livid.
Yeah.
So he, Leif, has hijacked her car and basically is telling her all these things about whatever. Drives the car off the freaking bridge into the water because Vulcan's under the water. So now Leif and Pagan are now gone.
Yeah.
They find the family finds the car. They can't find the body. So now they think, oh my God, they're dead, right? So now she's hijacked in Vulcan. And Dank's pissed. He's hunting, he's looking for her, but he can't go to Vulcan. Right? Am I on the right track?
Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah. He can't go to Vulcan that way, but he ends up in Vulcan another way.
Yeah. So he finds out where she's at. And so Leif is trying to tell her, like, look, Wyatt's soul is here because that's what happened. Wyatt's soul was supposed to be, reincarnated later, blah, blah, blah. He was supposed to go up, but it didn't. It got hijacked by a transporter and taken to Vulcan. And
my dad's an asshole.
Yeah, because Leif's dad's a prick. That's all he does. It's like the whole New Orleans where all they do is drink and smoke and party and fuck. I mean, literally that's what they do. They're the voodoo people. So, and so she's locked up in his room there and she's pissed. She won't talk to him, whatever. And he's like, look, we have to, I'll let you see Wyatt. So she's like, okay, fine, I'll behave if you let me see Wyatt. So she sees Wyatt. And then he's like, she barters then with Leif and convinces him, like, look, if you let a transporter come and take Wyatt where he's supposed to go, I will go through this ceremony and be yours forever. Like, I will do it. Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay, done. Mm-hmm. So he makes arrangements with Dank and the transporters to come to Vulcan.
Yep.
And Dank ain't dumb. He ain't dumb. He brings all of his transporters.
His army.
And all of the, basically God's soldiers. And they seal off the portals in Haiti, New Orleans, and Africa for the Voodoo Spirit King. And basically tell him when he gets there, he's like, look, you give me Pagan and Wyatt and I won't seal off your portals forever. If you don't, I'm sealing them off for the rest of for eternity, and you will never be able to leave your little hut here under the water in Vulcan. End of story. And so he gets Pagan back and he gets Wyatt back transported, and Wyatt gets reincarnated into not a baby like normal people. They did a special treat for him because he was not supposed to be taken yet. So he gets put into another adult soul, which Miranda, because he's Miranda's soulmate, which Miranda gets to meet in college and reconnect with in college. And that was cool. Yeah. And Pagan knows all of this. And then he moves on, and then Pagan and Leif's pissed because he lost out. He's been trying to groom Pagan his whole life to be his, and he lost. He fucking lost.
And then fucking Pagan's soulmate comes into this shit too, and I'm oh
yeah. So Pagan has a real soulmate. So the powers that be tell Dank, you have to bail. You have to give her an opportunity to truly connect with her soulmate.
Mm-hmm. So she can't know you. They wipe her memory.
Yep. So they wipe her memory clean.
So the book 3 starts like that, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Because now I'm confused. Because it doesn't explain that. It just goes right into she sees Dank and she doesn't know who he is, and she doesn't really like him because he's a rock star. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. So
I'm so confused.
It starts out at college. She's memory free of Dank, and she meets her soulmate there. Well, her soulmate she dated from high school. He was a year older than her. and he had gone away to college, and now he's back in the picture, and she just can't.
Yeah.
She just can't connect with this guy, but she doesn't really know why. She just like,
first of all, he's a douche canoe.
he really is.
So if that's who my soulmate is, no thanks.
Yeah, agree.
No thanks.
I mean, he's nice, but he's a fucking douche because
he's a douche.
he, for example, he asks her to go on a date with him, and she's like, okay, fine, like we'll go out, because Miranda's like, please go out, let's go out, and she's like, fine. So she goes to go on a date with him, and when she goes down to the lobby from her dorm, she catches him trying to score another date with some other chick in the lobby, and I'm like,
and he obviously has another girl he's hooking up with, and I'm like, this is her soulmate? Fuck no.
Even though he keeps saying, oh, but Pagan, baby, I miss you. No, dude.
No.
You do. And she was like, it's fine, bro. You go finish hooking up with that. It's fine. We got time. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Finish scoring that date. Like, she was fine with it. She didn't want to be with him, and she made that very clear. So that was funny. And then Dank was like, it's clear she doesn't want it. And G was like, I ain't waiting for this shit at all. So she went and got that one piece of thing from her mom's house that would trigger her memory. And then all those memories came flooding back.
Crazy,
Yeah. So, and everything kind of went fast. But again, like we said, it was all very surface. And there was no real depth to the story. It's cute. It was cute. But I loved it, but it was cute. Not depth, though.
Okay.
But this is, again, her early works. Could have been way more to it. But if Death fell in love with you, would you risk everything for him?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, especially if you look like that.
Yeah.
That fucker got blue eyes, like piercing blue eyes, abs for days, black hair.
Sounds good. Let's do this.
And can sing. Yeah.
Especially if he stalks me like he did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Down. He was a good stalker. He really was. So, do you think that knowing your time is limited make love more real or more tragic?
I'm going to say more tragic.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. If you could choose between eternal life or eternal love, which wins? I already know your answer.
Eternal life. I want to love lots of people.
You're insane. I do not want to live forever.
Why not? That'd be fun.
Ugh. Again, do you not live in the world of today? You want to keep living in this mess?
No, because something's going to change. So I'd like to see what it is. I'd like to be here when the aliens take over.
When that big loud foghorn happens.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so I didn't mention this, but then at the very end, spoiler alert, Pagan also becomes immortal.
Yeah. They
do find a way. It's painful, but she does get to. They do make it so Dank can keep her forever and ever and ever. Any book comparisons that you would compare this to? I mean, you hated it, so.
No.
There is, you have not read this, but Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
That is up here. That's a 4-book series. That is a great series.
Okay.
That is a fallen angels and forbidden love story. That is really good.
Okay.
It's young adult, so you may not like it.
Okay.
So, but you've got that forbidden love and the fallen angel. So you have that component. There's Fallen by Lauren Kate. So the fate and reincarnation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got. So, okay. So when love cheats death, who really wins? The heart or the reaper?
Both. Both. In this story, both.
Yeah. In this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this story. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What is
Here we
it?
go. Our games.
Okay, games.
Games! Kiss, curse, or keep. Are you ready?
Okay.
It's a dark romance twist on kiss, marry, or kill.
Okay.
We're going to pick between the kiss, which is temptation you can't resist, curse, send them straight to the underworld, or keep. You'd risk eternity for them.
Okay.
Okay? So kiss, it's a temptation you can't resist.
Got it.
Curse, you'll send them straight to the underworld, or keep. You risk eternity for them.
Okay.
Okay?
Marry, fuck, kill. I got it. Okay.
Your first set.
Oh, God. I just know you're going to do something awful. Okay.
Dank, Leif, Jay. It's the ultimate
okay.
triangle of death. The soulless and the human boy next door. Who do you want to kiss? Who do you want to curse? And who do you want to keep?
Okay, well, I'm cursing Jay because he's a douche canoe.
Yeah, that's, by the way,
That's the ex-boyfriend soulmate. Yeah.
Of Pagan.
I'll kiss Leif.
So you said you were going to do what?
I'm cursing him.
Cursing
And
Jay.
I'll keep Dank, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. He's a hottie. I'm not going to say he's not a hottie.
Okay, so you're kissing Leif.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
I'll kiss the quarterback.
Okay.
It's a hardship. I'll do it.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably the way I'd go with those three as well. All right. Number 2, soulmates versus second chances versus reincarnation. What do you cling to forever? What do you tempt fate with? And what needs to be buried and for good? So soulmates, second chances, reincarnation.
Okay.
Which one are you keeping?
I'm keeping soulmates.
Okay.
And what are the other 2 options?
Second chances and reincarnation.
Okay. I'll kiss a second chance. Reincarnation, no, because I'm going to live forever. Let's curse that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would keep soulmates.
Yeah.
But I'm going to curse second chances.
You don't like second chances?
No.
No, because you're unforgiving.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
And kiss reincarnation.
Okay.
Okay. Pagan's gift to see souls.
Jeez. Okay.
Dank's music. Leif's loyalty.
I'm going to keep Dank's music, kiss Leif's loyalty, and get rid of Pagan's gift to see souls. I don't want to see dead people. No thanks.
I already have it. I don't like it. I'm going to get rid of it.
Nope.
Can I please curse that now?
Yeah.
Please. I don't care to see them.
No.
I would like to... Yeah.
I mean, the other 2 are hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real toss-up.
Because I do love some loyalty, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep Leif's loyalty and kiss Stink's music.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay. Let's do the cemetery, the school, and the afterlife.
Okay. I'm going to keep the afterlife. I'll kiss the school, and the cemetery's got to go. Creepy.
Oh, I was going to curse the school.
All right. Because you want to kiss the cemetery?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And keep the afterlife.
No, thanks. I don't need to do anything about cemeteries.
Got it.
Not a fan.
Got it. Okay. Oh, this one's cute. Dank's love song. So as we have not mentioned, Dank had written a song for Pagan that he sang to her all the time. It was a very popular song and everyone in the world knew it.
Yeah.
So Dank's love song, Leif's dream visits, because he would go into her dreams and like dream walk for her, or G's sarcasm.
Oh God, I'm keeping G sarcasm. Like, she is golden.
Yes.
Golden. And I'll kiss Dank's song.
Agreed.
And then we can get rid of the dream walking.
Amen. I'm with you 100%. All right. Let's do destiny, free will, and forbidden love.
Ooh. I'm going to keep free will. Big fan. Mm-hmm. And then I'll kiss destiny. And then I can get rid of forbidden love.
Okay.
What are yours?
I was going to keep free will, kiss forbidden love, and curse destiny.
It doesn't need to be forbidden. What's the point? Love is love, people. Why it gotta be forbidden? No, love is love.
God. Okay, here's our next game. Till death.
Do us part.
After.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna answer, would you cross over for love if questions.
Ooh, okay.
And we'll tie
crossover. So am I dying? Am I dying for love if?
Maybe.
Okay.
So we'll tie each scenario to the series themes like souls, sacrifice, destiny, and the supernatural.
Okay.
Okay. Would you cross over if it meant saving the one you love, but they'd never remember you existed?
Yes. Would you? I mean, what's the point if they don't remember you existed, but except that you know that you saved them? Yeah, I'm out.
I'm torn on that one.
Not surprised.
I mean, I feel like we have a very overpopulated world as it is. Mm-hmm. And if they're not going to remember me, I just don't get the point.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Okay, number 2.
Okay.
Would you make a deal with death if he promised you eternity, but not together? I already know your fucking answer.
Would I make a deal? Yeah, because then I can have...
Because you want to live forever, you freak.
Because then I can have lots of deaths.
Jesus.
AKA lovers.
You're so weird. My answer is clearly no. Would you stay in limbo forever just to protect someone who can still feel you but can't see you?
Protect? Yes.
No. Just die.
Not if you're protecting someone. You don't know what you're protecting them from.
I don't give a shit. I'm not staying in fucking limbo forever.
Give me limbo.
No. You're all gonna die anyway. Just do it. It's fine. Not encouraging suicide. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay.
We're all going to the afterlife. Up or down? Well,
I don't even know what just happened.
But I am not sitting in limbo.
I will sit in limbo for you.
She'll sit in limbo for you, but I'm not doing it. Would you haunt the person who broke your heart just to make sure they still think of you?
No.
I would.
No. Peace out. I got better things to do.
I would haunt anyone just to do it.
Nah.
That sounds like fun.
That sounds ridiculous. Yeah, no.
I'm not going to hang out in limbo, but if I have to haunt things or be stuck somewhere, I'm going to fucking haunt anyone.
If I have to haunt people, it's going to be people I like just to fuck with them. Not people I don't give a shit about.
I'm going to haunt anyone.
You broke my heart. We're done. And yeah.
I don't think I've broken anyone's heart, but I would literally haunt anyone. Oh my God. That would be fun to haunt work.
No. I don't ever want to see work again. Just like I don't want to ever see anyone who broke my heart. Like, no.
I wonder if we could... Never mind. I'm not going to say it. They might be watching. Okay. Would you choose reincarnation if it meant you'd spend lifetimes searching for each other, never knowing when or where you'll meet again?
No.
Yeah, I'm good not coming back.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to die anyway, so it's fine.
I know, you weirdo. Would you walk away from heaven if it meant one more night with the person you lost?
No. Would you?
No.
Okay. No.
Would you take death's hand if it meant feeling love stronger than anything in life, even if it damned you both?
No.
Oh, I would.
I'm not going to be damned.
Would you trade your memories of love to erase the pain that came with it?
No. Because feelings are going to have pain, always.
Ugh.
I know you don't have those. They're called feelings. And sometimes there's pain in them.
I'll take it.
It's not the best, but
I'll take it.
there's also love
Ugh.
and happiness.
Ugh.
So just saying, if you ever want to look at these, that's what they are.
I guess I could look them up. See what's associated before I fully answer that question. All right, last one. Would you break the laws of the afterlife if it meant changing your fate and theirs?
Why you gotta tie me to someone else? No.
Me either.
Good.
Did I answer right?
Sure. As you're haunting people,
I don't break
it's
laws.
fine.
I just don't break laws. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today on our afterlife journey.
Please stay alive.
Stay alive, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time on Heat Between the Sheets.